welcome back, and thank you for joining me in our next episode in this rags to riches journey with Salford City. It is a wet and miserable afternoon at Peninsula Stadium. We're going to do our best with these conditions. We are hosting Reading, who, in the past we haven't had favourable outcomes often. Olivia is very keen to get something out of this game. We need to continue to start strong. We've had some wonderful fixtures so far, and we need to keep this up. We have G-Cock in goal with Mumba, Basila, Ritchie and Cook across the back line. Lockhart and Drame make up the defensive midfield. Fleming and Bailey will do the job at Cam, with Winter and Wilson up front. This is an exciting debut for Ritchie, one of our Youth Academy productions. Oh dear. G-Cock just couldn't get there quickly enough, and we've let a goal in. A very cheap goal. It's not pretty. It was tight for the keeper. Well done. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Alright, and that's half time. We go down into the tunnel. 1-0 down. Olivia will be happy with the way we are playing. We just need the boys up front to get some shots on goal. Back to Cook. Round to Fleming. Nicely done. Off you go, son. Okay, big ball in. Fleming. He's there. Oh, back to Fleming. Hit it, son. Over the top of it. Oh! It's an absolute screamer from Fleming. From the top of the box, it curled and bent into the top corner. That is sensational. Alright, Olivia's going to bring on Ahamada. Drame is really struggling with his fitness at the moment. It's not going to make the full 90. Oh, boys. They're just too quick, and they got a few favourable bounces there that just wasn't in our favour. Nice tackle. Alright, Wilson. Out to Bailey. Come on, Bailey. We need a big ball in here. A good ball in. Can we get on it? No, we can't. It was blocked at the... Olivia's going to take this opportunity to bring off Fleming. He's done so well. Brilliant effort. And Gardner's going to come on with a bit of fresh legs. Lockhart straight through to Winter. Come on, son. Head down. Go. Cut it back in. Here's Lockhart. Finishes it. Oh, it's off the post. Winter follows it up with a beautifully controlled volley. That is the draw. Well, the boys have got a real fighting spirit this season. Very impressive indeed. And that is the full-time whistle. We'll take it. A draw against Reading is a very, very good result for us, especially since we were down most of the game. Sensational performance from Fleming, an excellent defensive stand from Ritchie. We saw some great promise there. So overall, a good day at the office. Well, it's been a mighty pleasant bus ride in, but the rain has started here at Sheffield Wednesday, who we play this evening. We have another debut from our Youth Academy. Maguire out on the left, cam roll. He is an 18-year-old star in the making, and if he can follow the footsteps of Fleming, Greaves and Gardner, he will have an amazing career. We have Andresen in goal with Beaton, Pollock, Felipe and Davey across the back line. We have Ahamada with Offerball at defensive midfield, with Greaves and Maguire at cam. Lan partners with Asante up front. And there have been a couple of further deals, so we'll review all of the transfer market changes after this game. Okay, he's winding up. He's just looking for some options here. Nice ball into Lan. Okay, ball out wide here to Davey. Davey's got space. Gets a good ball in. Now can Asante get on it? No. The lanky defender has managed to get a big foot on that. Good ball into Lan. Into Asante. Here it comes. Okay, ball out wide. That's a good ball to Beaton. Can he get it? I think he can. Oh, couldn't quite get on that. Nice ball into Offerball. Into Lan. That's 1-0. Well, Sheffield United have given us all sorts of trouble in the midfield. A little bit of pressing and a little bit of overcrowding the box. We've managed to create some space for Lan. More of that needed. Oh, dear me. How on earth did he get that? Alright, and that's the half-time whistle. We go in 1-1, which is very disappointing. A bit of a freak goal there that we let in. The boys will learn from that, though. We've got to be much more clinical. Okay, terrible. Picks it up. Oh, that is incredible stuff. A beautiful collection from Ahamada. Dropped it to Asante off the chest. Reminiscent of the volley from Fleming in the last game. Beautiful finish, mate. What an absolute screamer. Nicely won. Well done, boys. Back into Tierney. Threads a ball through around the corner for Lan. Oh, that is going to be the icing on the cake. 3-1, boys. Well done. No, it's offside. And that's the final whistle. A good win on the road against Sheffield Wednesday. A game, in all honesty, Olivia expects us to be winning. Well done, boys. Great performance all round. Okay, we've just had word that Toby Matthews is a little bit unhappy in the academy. It's a bit of a shame because he could do with a little bit more growth overall before he came in at centre back. It's going to be tough to get him in the rotation before Christmas, so we're probably going to have him sit on the bench for a little bit. He's unhappy, we want to keep him, so we'll welcome him to the club. It has been a very busy transfer window. We've spoken about Torre and Hunter, and now it's time to talk about Rowley. He was sold to Toronto FC. He was a promoted youth academy player who we didn't have an option for at right back. We've got plenty of options there, so we sold him for 1.6 million. That's an incredible piece of investment, so well done, Olivia. The next one, hold on to your seat, folk. Yes, Wilson is off to Whitecaps. By mutual consent, he recognises that he doesn't have enough juice in the tank to finish this season. His form is starting to plateau, so we've let him go. It's all good, and he's off for 3 million to Whitecaps. So that's a good bit of business. We've made some big profit there from a very good striker, and we wish Wilson all the best. The other news is that we have sold Scales. He hasn't been performing all that well of late. He's had a couple of good performances, but they've been marred by some absolute shockers. So considering the calibre of player we have at centre-back, we've parted ways, and he's off to Idenham for 1.3 million. It's nice to be home, and it's nice to have a clear day. It's been quite a poor bit of weather we've been experiencing recently. So the boys are pumped for this one. This should be a better game for us, a more favourable fixture than we have had of late. We're still going to have to fight for it. The team we have today, Olivia feels very confident we can get the job done. We have Gcock in goal with Mumba, Basila, Felipe and Cook across the back line. Tierney and Lockhart are at CDM for us, with Gardner and Maguire getting another start at Cam. Today we have Dicey, Yui and Jones up front. Nicely done. Alright, Mumba. Down the wing here. And a big ball through to chase for Jones. He's done really well. Can he finish it? Oh, big save. Alright, Jones, come on, son. Round the corner here. What can he do? Oh, that's what he can do. He can hit them, this kid. That's sensational stuff from nothing. Beautiful ball from Maguire. Lovely rocket from Jones. Okay, Lockhart to Tierney. Oh, Tierney. Just couldn't get underneath it. And that's the half-time break. So we do go in at 1-0 up, which is excellent. Just what we need. More of that. Okay, Olivia taking this time to get Mary and Richie on the field. Boys are tired. We've got some yellows. It's not a great place to be. We've got about 8-ish minutes to go. Lots of boys out wide here. Okay, Gardner. Through to Cook. Alright. We put a ball through. We can. Oh, that's beautiful. What a finish. Well done, Jones. Right place at the right time. A lovely cross from Cook. Great end to the game. Well done. Alright, and that's the final whistle. Beautiful clean sheet at home against Hull City. We'll take the 3 points. Excellent performance this afternoon. A good defensive performance as well. What we just needed after a terrible last game. Corbett has his report for us, which is looking pretty decent. A few boys here. Fowler, we'll pass on him. Kendall, he looks pretty decent. We'll bring him in. Pickering, we'll pass on him. Reeve, we'll pass. Wilkinson, we'll pass. And Dalton, we'll definitely pass on him. Alright, just having a look at some of these boys here we've brought in. Kendall is 61 overall. He could be anywhere between 61 and 81. Interesting. Hopefully it's in the higher area. And then the other one was Beatles. We'll let him go play football elsewhere. Well, we're out in Wales today. We're over at Swansea City. It is a beautiful fixture, a lovely stadium, and it's going to be a very tough game of football. Swansea and ourselves are really competing at the top of the table at the minute. We're not sitting top, but it's a scramble. And these are the games that make a big difference in the long run. So Olivia is very keen to get a result today. We have Andressen in goal with Beaton, Pollock, Woodward and Davey across the back line. Ahamada and Drame make up the defensive midfield with Bailey and Greaves at cam. Winter and Asante up front. Ahamada, dangerous run here. Lovely ball out to Bailey. Let's go back into Winter. Cross to Asante. Okay, and sees the run from Drame. Can Drame finish this? Oh, Drame can. What a shot. 14 minutes in and we get some success against Swansea. Lovely job, boys. Well done. Dear oh dear, boys. Unbelievable. The way they just peel away from the defender is just very frustrating. And you can't put tackles in, otherwise it's just a granted penalty. Oh dear. It's like ping pong and they just have too many good players in the right spot. I'm getting torn apart. Alright, and that's half time. 2-1 down at the half break, and Olivia won't be happy with the performance. We are up against a tough opposition, but it's no excuses. We're not playing well at all. With that, at the break, Albrecht's coming on for Drame. He's having a shocker, and he's going to cost us a goal if we don't do something about it. Yeah, well, we've been comprehensively beaten this afternoon. Swansea are a class above. They must have spent a lot of money in the transfer window. They have a very, very good squad. Oh, well done, Pollock. Great work, son. Nice ball forward. Okay, can we put a ball through for Winter? Come on, mate. Go, son. That's it. Finish it. Yeah, nice job. Yeah, it's a consolation goal. We'll take it anyway. Alright. Well, it is 3 points that we drop against Swansea. The boys were passionate today. The result wasn't what we wanted, but there's always the second chance of bringing them back home and being able to take it to them, and that's exactly what Olivia will be looking to do later in the season. Well, after that tough game against Swansea, we are home against Derby, another tough contender at the top of the table. The boys are up for it though. Olivia has set us up in a very, very strong position to take them on today. We have Gcock in goal with Mumba, Philippe, Woodward and Beaton across the back line. That's right, Beaton playing on the left back position today to see how he gets on, with Marion Offerball at defensive midfield. Gardner and Greaves at cam, and Lan and Asante up front. Well done, Offerball. Alright boys, come on, can we break here? We've got our fast men moving forward, but they're not getting into any good positions here. This could be a good position to Asante. Oh, it's poor. Really poor. Oh, come on. Well done, boys. No way. Come on, referee. That was weak. Well, it's definitely a hard one to suck up. He did barrel him off the ball, but it was just physical contact. Oh, it's off the post. Sweet justice. Okay, Asante into Greaves. Keeps going. Lan. Oh, yes. What a start. A beautiful ball through from Greaves. Lan did so well to peel away. What a start. Well done, boys. And Lan is certainly turning himself into a crowd favourite. He and Asante up front really do the damage. Lovely stuff. And that's half time. Well, lovely start to the game. Very happy with the result so far. Olivia will be delighted with the performance and the real grit and determination to get goals. Yeah, what a mistake there. We're being dragged all over the place. Come on, boys. We knew that was coming. Okay, Olivia's going to bring on Ahamada and Tierney as Offerball and Mary are not having the best of games. And Jones is coming on for Lan. Nice ball into Ahamada. Plays that nicely into Asante. Alright, what can we do? Yep, Jones is onside here. Finish it, mate. Oh, yes. Absolutely sensational play, boys. He is a precision shooter. What an asset. Some of his shooting is very reminiscent of the early Wilson shooting. Very precise. Lovely to have him in the squad. That's it. Full time. That is the result of champions. Well done. Olivia's absolutely delighted. We went for a penalty in our own half to a goal down the other end. Fantastic stuff. Well, after some amazing fixtures and some incredible games of football, we continue an excellent run in the championship and find ourselves still in the top 6, sitting comfortably in 4th. We're building confidence, and that's the most important thing. We're also banging in a lot of goals. We've already got a goal difference of 9. Sure, it's not quite like that of West Brom. If we can tidy up our defence, then we're going to be contenders. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you for joining me. Until I see you in the next one.